What's going on, guys? My name's Lanto. This is a tutorial or walkthrough of my base in my single player world on Yogs Pack Complete, mainly to show one of my good friends section my setup pretty much that I've been working on for a while. It's a lot easier to show than explain, so briefly I spawned over there. That's a world spawn right down there near the reeds. So obviously come for a run through the village. There's not much in there, but this mountain is where I took refuge, and if anybody that plays knows, this was one of those bases where I'm gonna stay here for one night and then move on. And never did. Now I've got too much stuff to move, so this mountain is now my home. There is a lot of stuff inside. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but I've been playing this for a while now, so it's pretty set up. Over here, this is my first 3 mines before I had Mistcraft to set up a mining age. So over these little guys, these are 2 of the minimum sized normal quarries, 1 square here and 1 square directly here, and then over here there is a maximum sized normal quarry. So I'll let that run. That's how I got most of my resources to sort of start off with Quarry Plus and the rest of it. Hit one of these guys, the Dartcraft rooms, whatever you want to call them. They got the fairies in them, the fairy water and crap like that. So once you hit these with a quarry, obviously it's sort of just, you can't get anything up from underneath it unless you go mining manually, which I don't do anymore, so that's staying exactly like that. We hit a spawner over there too, which I'll collect later when I get a diamond dolly. I do have the diamonds. I had the diamonds, should I say. I've wasted them all now, so I'm just waiting for my Quarry Plus to get down low enough to get some diamonds. So we'll take a tour of my base. We're going to go through this way. This is my little bat portal, but this is not the level we're looking at to start with. We're going to go down the elevators. Alright, now we're down here. Probably want to turn the sounds down a little bit. Alright, this is the first level. So this is the tunnel I mined in to start with, and I just had like a little 5x5 room, and that was it for the first couple of days. But now this is used as my automatic farm for magical crops. I think it's a glowstone one or a gold one. I'm growing some gold and just bits and pieces for the moment. I've been trying to grow these guys for a while. They don't work for some reason. There's something to do with the configs conflicting with another mod, but that's fine. And down here is my automatic setup. So we'll have a look down here. Over here we have MFR planter, so it plants everything. You usually put your saplings in here, obviously. I've got emerald upgrades in both these guys, the planter and the harvester. Just some fluid ducts, some power, obviously. Underneath here is an aqueous accumulator, which is powering the sprinklers up there. Makes stuff grow faster. Behind this wall here, I'll pick out this and we'll have a gig. Right there is a sludge boiler. Now those things damage you and give you hunger and everything like that when you're near them once there's sludge in them, but they produce just random goods like mud balls and stuff. So all the sludge that this guy produces, when the harvester produces, when it harvests stuff, goes straight through a fluid duct into the sludge boiler. The sludge boiler in turn sends its items that it gets straight through a network of cables that I've got running the length of the whole mountain into my ME system, which is from Applied Energistics. So we'll get there later though. What's this guy? Obsidian. So we're growing some obsidian. I don't actually need the obsidian, but I need the magical dust, because I'm trying to get some infused essence armor, because I've been killed by the Ender Dragon 5 times so far, so that's not been fun. Down here I've just got a little fish tank that I made just because. Behind there we've got the XP tanks, which is a little drain up there, which is the next level up, and I drain all my XP into there. So it's probably about 150 plus levels in there. There's some of those cables. I gotta clean that up later on, but that's fine. A little water fountain with some bamboo in that. So this is my elevator, obviously. Space, let's go up. Okay, this is the top of the fish tank, next level up. And we'll go around here. Alright. And over here is my little XP drains. We just stand on this guy, it takes my XP. Quite simple. Yeah, we've still got a hole here because I was running cables to start off with. I had some laser turrets and that outside, and here we've just got one fisher. This is my source of food continuously. So we just got a fissure in the top of the tank, and goes into a chest, and we just get some fish. So I haven't hooked this up to the ME yet, so it doesn't automatically export it, but we just got some power running to that guy. Our next level up is blank. Oh, it's not blank anymore. I thought this was the next level up. This used to be blank, but now this is my tank room. Start of a tank room. It's not anything to look at the moment. It's quite messy, but it does what it needs to at the moment. So we've got 6 tanks just for the moment, all to do with the MA system, the fluid system, because we've got a pump plus running as well with my quarry plus. So we have molten zinc, that goes full. Lava, obviously. The liquid essence, which you need for Ars Magica from memory. Water, liquid poison, that guy's almost full. It was full, I had to break it so it emptied out because it's useless. And sludge. Sewage, sorry. So, don't go swimming. So that all those tanks connect up to the MA system, which runs, like I said, the length of the mountain. So we'll go up next level. This guy's blank. This is another floor that I'm going to turn into something. Go up again. Here we have my reactor room. You can run very fast on concrete. This concrete just smelted gravel, basically. Turns into multi-block, and then I've chiseled it. Okay, so we'll go over here. We'll have we've got the little cyanide processor. This guy's not running yet because I haven't been using it. Mainly for the reason I'm thinking about doing some big turbines instead of reactors, and you need the cyanide, which is the waste that this guy puts out. So this is the output at the moment. Alright, here, so we're putting out 4.5 flux per tick, 4,500. It's the waste. Higher this number, the better. Our buffer's full. This will stay full. This thing is running everything at the moment. My whole base, all my computer systems, all my quarries, everything through. The quarries are running through this tesseract. So just at the back here we have power tap running straight through some redstone energy conduits into that guy, and it also runs the other way into those powers that run up. And we've got our output here, cyanide ingots. Yes, I can fly. And Yellorium blocks. I can fly because of advanced genetics, so I've also got into that, but we'll get to that when we get up a couple of levels. You can see the base of the next level as we get up there. So, and over here we have my resonant energy cell. This is the highest tier energy cell you can get. Holds, 50 million RF a tick? So, 50 million RF, sorry. And it can put out 10,000 RF a tick. I will make more of these guys to put along there, and it gets charged up through the floor. This guy runs power over here as well. We'll just drop down and have a look. So power's running to our cyanide processor, and the power that runs around the floor into these guys here, these cables. Oh, so there's the one from the reactor running in. Also runs out through the wall and through here. Now this is just a basement area, so it doesn't look very pretty. It probably won't look much more pretty than that, but we'll add some more reactors when we get there. We'll fly up. So nothing special. I did want to make the cables part of the feature of the base, so I've done this pretty much. Alright, then we'll go up the next level, and we will be in our Tinker's room. Alright, so there's those power cables again. Again, I've got to just put in some surrounds and everything to make it look nicer, etc. But, you know, we'll get there. So, yeah, obviously this is my Tinkers. Got a bit in there. Just bits and pieces. I don't use this guy much anymore. I will be using it to make some more tools soon, but at the moment not really, because I don't need them. End portal. Behind here we have a sound muffler, so this guy makes no noise, thank God. And yeah, we've got these glowstone nooks for lighting. Looks better than torches, personally. Up there. Alright, we go up. Alright, this is where I spend most of my time. Advanced genetics. So we can pretty much inject ourselves with all animal DNA and everything. We've got our syringe in there, our backup just in case we die, so we can re-inject ourselves with all that stuff. And a bit of Thorncraft. I'm not too sure. I've got a little bit in Thorncraft, but that's about as far as I got. And this guy I was trying to use to find villagers, and found out it doesn't actually find them for you. So here we have our power suit. So we'll click this guy, and we've got it on. Alright, So jetpacks and all that sort of stuff. So we'll just switch back to that armor. And this is how you upgrade it all when you've got the guy on, so it's fine. This guy is when I get bored or when I'm AFKing and just standing in front of me. This is autonomous activator, and because I have the woolly installed, the woolly gene injected into me from sheep, I can stand in front and go like this and just shear myself and get continuous wool, as long as this guy has shears in it. So I filled him up with shears and set him to left click. So we'll dump that in there. We'll get to this guy later. There's those power cables again. A chunk loader to keep this whole area chunk loaded when I'm in different realms and everything, so everything still works. MHS just to see what's on each of my drives. As you can see, I get a fair few drives going on. Yeah, we'll get to that guy later. Over here, this is my basic sort of setup. Behind here I have all these interfaces to auto eject all different ores and cook them up and everything like that. So this guy's still cooking up iron, that's why this is backed up with osmium, because I can't cook two at once. Same setup down here, pretty much. This guy's doing yellow rat, and turn him into yellorium dust, so 2 for 1. Pretty good deal. It's bits and pieces I need, like alloy smelter, and this guy induction smelter. We have deep storage units for all the big stuff, like we have over 1 million cobble that's not compressed yet. Fluid trench hose, magma crucible so we can get ender juice, so we can make tesseracts, etc. Roller so we can make those big tanks downstairs. Alright, and through into this room. Again, it's not finished, it doesn't look that pretty. We're going to do these guys. Iron blocks cut down into covers all the way around. So this is my Mac. For anybody that doesn't know what a Mac is, that's a molecular assembler chamber, which is your auto crafting multi-block structure. You can make it as big as you want. I've just made this guy, which is a 5x4 from memory, for your AU system. So here it is right here. I've just got a couple patterns in there so I can craft it. And for example, let's go into here. Alright, so we've got this guy, basic processor. So instead of me crafting it, because I'm quite lazy, we can just type in here, basic. Okay, and I've got 4. But if I had none, or if I wanted more, I could just click this guy here, craft, and I could click, let's say 1. Okay, so I had 4, and there you go, crafted 1 for me straight away. So and this is my crafting monitor, just in case it's missing materials and I'm wondering why stuff isn't coming through. So yeah, that's that. This is how I write my blank patterns, and then put them into this guy. So you just set up your recipe in here and what it'd give you in code, and it'll give you the stuff down here, and you throw it into this guy. So that's a pattern encoder. We'll go in behind here and just have a quick look. I know that there's not a lot of people. If you don't know AU, you'll probably be like, what is all this? But export buses and everything from the computer to put it into the redstone furnaces, the grinders and everything like that, power. And this tesseract right here is receiving everything from my quarry from another dimension, so all the fluids and all the items, and they're going into the ME system. We'll have a look at the ME system while we're here. Alright, so this is my fluid terminal. Molten zinc, our tank is full downstairs, so it's backing up into the terminal, and you can see that up here, this guy, he has 5 out of 5 type of liquid items. Even though there's only 1 in the ME system, it's a visual glitch for some reason, because I had them all to start with in there. It's still saying 5 out of 5, and there's only 1 type in there now. But that guy's full just because of the molten zinc itself. So this drive right here is full of all liquid storages. The rest of these are just item storages. So we've got some 1Ks. Let's start out with some 4Ks in there. And in here we've got a mixture. We've got some 4Ks, 16Ks, 1Ks, 16, 64Ks is the biggest you can get without the going to the different mod that adds bigger size storage. Some more 16Ks, and just up here some 4s. And these guys aren't even started to get stuff on them yet. So we're still up to 64K right here. This is my wireless access point for my little wireless guy here, so I can click anywhere in my base and access the terminal. Charger for the wireless, and then in here we have everything that is connected to my ME system. So 163 cables, 42 heat vents, you know, the rest of it, the heat vents and everything. This guy here, he's got heat vents on the side of him. Sides, tops and bottoms. And then we have some crafting CPUs in there, and some pattern providers. more crafting CPUs than pattern providers to make it go faster. So 14 crafting CPUs and 4 pattern providers. So 4-to-1 ratio sort of thing. Over here we have my laser room. Just basically everything that needs to be done in the assembly table, which Quarry Plus, for example. Power again is routed under the floor. It comes out here, runs up and into these guys, all the lasers, and it runs up there into the roof as well to get the guys on the top, the 9 of them up top. I like symmetry, so alright, so we'll go out here and we'll have a bit of a look. So yeah, 9, these are just normal lasers, they're not laser pluses yet, they're very expensive to make and I'm out of diamonds at the moment. Yeah, so we'll fly over here and we'll have a quick look at what I've got in the system. For example, we got 1 million cobble. Yeah, I'll just have a look. You can pause it if you want. We'll just scroll through quickly. There you go, 2,300 interpels from Magic Crops. A lot of rubber saplings because I put them in my farm, so I grew them. Let's go to iron because I've got a fair bit of that at the moment, still smelting. Alright, so we have 806 blocks. So you times that by 9 because there's 9 ingots in each block. You work that out. Then we also have 14,000 ingots which are not yet put into blocks. And we got 33 ore because these guys are automatically pulling it out of the system and smelting it for me. So pretty good setup. Alright, just over here we have our little craft set up to start new age mining and everything. This guy's useless, I just made that by accident. This, again, not much to look at. A bit of computer craft to make a banner. This will eventually say mining age. Once I figure out how to use this guy, to type to the left of the monitor. Need to do some software adding and some code writing to get it to write into that. Up in here we have our portal. So we'll walk in and fly up, and that's got our book in there to send us to the mining age. But before we go there, we're going to have a quick look. And these guys here are lux capacitors. They're basically lights from the power suit armor. So from this guy over here, you can get a little hand and stuff like that. So, and it shoots out those guys when you add the module. So yeah, this outing table I think I said. Next level up, I've only just started getting into. So alright, we got 1 more level up. And this guy in here. So you couldn't see from outside, but there is 2 launch silos for our rockets. Okay, so we can launch intercontinental ballistic missiles. We got radar guns to measure the trajectory and everything, stabilizers. I do have more of these guys in the MA system. I just haven't set them up yet because I want some tier 3s to launch some nuclear rockets. I have launched some shrapnel rockets onto zombies just to check out what happens, like that hole down there, but that's fine. So yeah, you can't see from outside, like it doesn't look like much, but there is 2 silos in here, and it is single player. It'd be great if it was multiplayer. It'd blow everyone up. And so we'll go back down a level, and we'll come around and I'll show you the Quarry Plus, which is running in my quarry age, so I don't dig up this world as we send that big hole out the back there. So we'll fly up in this portal, teleports us to the Mistcraft age, one that we've created. And you can see this guy, he's bigger than my render distance, so it's been running for 6 days now. And yes, this age did render in a nether fortress randomly, like you can get all different sorts of stuff. You look up Mistcraft, you'll understand what I mean. So we got a nether fortress that was running through here. This guy's dug most of it up by now. Pump Plus running, so obviously it blocks off liquid so you don't get block lag when the liquids are running in. We'll look up here quickly. This guy's still running, digging stuff up. So Tesseract, basically receiving fluid tan items. Pump Plus, Quarry Plus. Another Tesseract sending power to both these guys, and a chunk loader to keep this area loaded, so this guy continuously runs even when I'm in a different realm. Just over there is my exit in that little nether fortress room. So we'll fly down here. I'll give you a good look at what we're going on. Once we get out, this quarry is a maximum size Quarry Plus, so 264 by 264 blocks. We'll catch this guy eventually. Well, we've got another dungeon down here. I didn't notice that. We'll have a quick look in here. This guy's going to dig through it soon. We got skeleton. Yeah, enderpearls. Enderpearl dust, that could come in handy. Staff of Travelling, I've heard they're pretty good. Haven't got any yet. Music Disc Cat, good one. Force Bucket, got a couple. else we got in here? Some more of that. I've got a couple of these, I've got most of this stuff. Grab him. And we'll pick this guy just for the experience. I've already got spawners lined up to put in a mob crushing room, so that's fine. So yeah, you can barely see the walls from each side of the quarry. And when this guy comes flying back past, he picks up the liquids, obviously, because of the pump plus. He'll grab the source blocks out of all these. And here he comes. So this is not enchanted, so I can enchant it to make it run faster, but it's the speed I've got it running at. Yeah, and there we go. So he's been running for quite a while now, and he's only got down. Let's fly up. Say from here, okay, from that level there, pretty much, because that's what it was over there. So we're at, if we hit F3, we're at, oh, we don't even need to hit F3. We're at level 74. Okay, so he's down now to 45, so about 30 levels. Okay, so quite a while. We still got a while to go. But yeah, this is Quarry Plus, so once this guy finishes, we'll move him over one and dig out another big hole. We'll end up with a lot of stuff. Over here we've got 2 blaze spawners, one over there, I've lit up already, and one right there. We'll collect these guys later on and put them in the spawn room. And yeah, so we'll go back through here. This is my exit, pretty much, my safe haven. This guy doesn't look as fancy, it's not in the roof, it's just a doorway surrounded with the crystals and the receptacle to put our book in. Just walk straight through, teleports me back here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's not overly interesting. There's a lot of work in what I've done. It might not look like it, but yeah, as I said, this is single player, so all this stuff is not running when I'm logged off, you know, so it's taking a while. My computer at the moment has been AFKing for 5 or 6 days. It hasn't turned off for, so it's still taking a while. I mean, if we're on a server, I could turn my computer off. It'd be running 24/7 still, but sadly I haven't got that luxury at the moment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. I can even continue. I can go with the series, starting off from this point, because I'm definitely not restarting. It's taken a while to get to this. Let's have a quick look at this deep storage. So cobble, 1.4 million, 287,000. We won't get no more of this guy because it's only a surface level. Yellowite and limestone. This guy's useless at all. Like, you just get heaps of it. It's completely useless. Almost 90,000. Yellowite, yeah, it's only 270, but that's because have a look in here. And we've got 13,000 ingots and 2,500 blocks. 2,500 by times 9. You add that up. There's some encoded patterns that are going to go into the MA system eventually. Yeah, it's because this guy's continuously pulling Yellorium blocks out of there. Grinding them, cooking them, putting them into the system, because there's no deep storage for the ingots or the blocks or anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Any ideas, good mods you think we should start with. Started to get in Thorncraft, quite confusing, but I'll get it eventually, as you do. I didn't know how to use AE a week ago, so yeah. And if you want, jump on, we can have a chat. Like all these guys, Flux and everything. So let me know. Alright, cheers guys, catch you later.